What's up, everybody? We're back again for another episode of Respect the Producer featuring Skates Beats. Skates is from Raleigh, North Carolina. He's been doing a great job in the beat making scene, so check him out here now.
Ragamuffin, ragamuffin, ragamuffin.
How are you?
Doing all right.
So, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
I mean, this is a really cool studio, but you are a mobile producer?
Yeah, like I'm pretty much completely digital, working off of a laptop setting.
That's crazy. I would have, like, listening to your music, I would have thought that you had, like, this whole, like, massive setup, but everything happens on the laptop.
Yeah, it's because we worked with what we had, like when we started. When I started, that was it. I was in a dorm.
Right.
Kind of watching the Ninth Wonder videos and stuff like that, watching them make beats with the gloves on. I was like, what is he doing? Because I didn't know anything about like production at all. I was a drummer, like playing in like punk rock bands and fast music, and that was all new to me. So when I learned how to basically play keys on a computer keyboard,
wow.
It changed my mind, changed everything.
So have you ever had the big setup before?
Yeah, I mean, I've worked with like MIDI boards and some like pads and whatnot, but and I'm familiar with it, but like I always end up running back to this just because I'm comfortable with it.
Right.
I started making beats in like '08.
Okay.
But like I started battling in Greensboro with like the Dirty South, Eddie Ruder Dirty South beat battle series in 2010. But I wasn't about to like go on a stage without having done my homework.
Right.
I didn't want to go out there and sound whack.
Well, see, that's something that a lot of producers don't do, and you're known in the battling. You've done a lot of battles with Underground Collective, and like you won a lot of battles with Underground Collective. So you do a lot of research on the people that you could potentially be competing with, and then when you meet them at battles and stuff, you just see what kind of music and how they're making their stuff.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of guys out there locally who are like really doing their thing, and I mean, I think we kind of feed off of each other and we keep pushing each other.
Yeah. You make battle beats because you love battling, obviously, and then you make beats that you can actually create into music.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I like to think that I kind of walk that fine line. Like you could rap on these, the battle beats, but you have to be incredible.
Yeah.
But I've made them so complex. Sometimes they're pretty complex. You take it 2 or 3 elements out of those beats, and you got a more simplified track that's easier to rap on.
Do you want to continue making beats? Do you want to? Is it just a pastime for you? Is it your love, like your life? Like, are you interested in changing up your sound to make maybe music for video games?
I'm open to everything. I like to think that I could tackle anything. I've got a couple like film stores that I'm a part of, which is interesting. It's not nearly as it's a bit more tedious and time consuming, but it's fun because you're making the feel for a film. And that's different. I mean, I think I'll always make beats. Like I can. Like it's just right there. I tried recently just to like take a break.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a full week before I was just like I came back and there's like 5 beats in a day.
Right.
What I'll do, kind of what I have so far is like a melody.
Okay.
Let's see what. Like Tune told me to make some like trap stuff, so I was like, okay, because I want to get him. Like I'm trying to get him on the track, right?
Tons of beats too.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'll start with something like that. And again, I'm not like. I was a drummer in the band, I mean? I'm not like musically inclined. So I'm literally just playing by ear.
Gosh, all the moving parts that go into this, that y'all just can click and all this stuff, it's just, you don't even have a mouse. You're just doing this off that's crazy to me because, dude, you just press ASDF and it just came out to be like some kind of church sound.
That's what it was. I took a church organ and kind of tweaked it and
Yeah,
turn it into something
that's crazy.
more like trappy-ish. This one's fairly simple. We kind of broke this down.
Okay.
I think I have like 2 layers, which is like the main, like I said, that part there again, and then I have some highs that are, that's it. Like it was, I slowed it down a little bit, and then my beat work, which is what I pride myself on. I try to make it slap more than anybody else.
I think you've definitely done a good job of accomplishing that.
I got a few. I had to learn how to control my kicks. I ended up making up, like designing some of my own kicks, which is why I think they're a little bit more dynamic. I don't know. That's just the beat, right? Like it's real slow. Trap. I don't know, man. I guess I can play something. This is Shame's summer single.
Okay.
So this is brand new. But we'll see.
Exclusive?
This is exclusive. This is crazy.
Exclusive.
This is going to be something, I promise. This is all original.
Okay. So you just added the layers into everything. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So how did you feel where
Where did that
bass
come
drops are
from?
gonna go? Yeah.
I kind of took.
Oh, there it is, right?
Yeah. So like,
It's a church organ.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, Fruity Loops is nice and easy for you, I think. Like
Right.
that. Because if you know song structure, you got typically, I guess, with a rap song, you got your 16 bars. So
Right.
4, 8, 12, 16. There's your hook.
Okay.
Second verse. Hook.
Okay.
So this is just your little intro,
Right.
and then right about there, that's where your verse will drop in. I mean, it's. And like I said, it's fresh. And the crazy thing is, I don't do trap like that,
Right.
but it's got that feel.
Yeah, I was waiting for that to come. I think after hearing the loop here for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
Little pre-hook action. And then we drop it in.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's so like, to music lovers, to, like, you know, your ear, like you expect it to
Right.
drop at a certain place. Yeah, that's dope.
This is something new. This is new. I hadn't played this at a battle, but it will be getting played.
Okay.
So
you sure you want to play it, because they might try to.
Oh yeah, this is good. But it's totally different. Like that was sort of a slower, trappy feel to it. This is more along the lines of what you typically hear at like one of your shows or something like that. But it's, I'm gonna take a sample intro, right? And drop the boom back.
Oh, man.
Same kind of thing, right? So your verse will run for a couple of loops.
Right. Thank you for being on the show. I really appreciate it. This
Absolutely.
was insane. I'm so blown away at the fact that you are walking around with a laptop, hard drive, keys, and a book bag. I think that's so dope. That just shows the quality of the type of work you do. So that's awesome. Don't stop.
Thank you.
So
Appreciate it.
thanks for being on the show. Peace.
Because when you're like, I guess, like in marching band and stuff, well, all we're doing is reading patterns.
Yeah.
And you're memorizing patterns. So like
I
to
was a
me,
marching band too.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to the.
Turned in section leader 3 years in a row.
Oh.
Holla at me. All y'all producers got this lingo that you think the world knows, and I
Right.
don't know all these doubling up, and I don't know what that means.
Right.